Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to talk to you about spaying your pets today. I feel like this subject is appropriate for all audiences, as in our busy lives sometimes we inadvertently will neglect our pets, not in terms of their feeding, their exercising, their shelter, etc., but in terms of spaying our pets. A little known fact is that it costs the taxpayer in the United States over $1 billion a year in impounding, spaying, and unfortunately the destruction of unwanted pets. Unwanted pets are also a strong source of rabies and other diseases carried about in our very neighborhoods. So it is highly encouraged to spay your pets if they're not used for breeding purposes. Cats are scientifically, this is according to Spay USA, are 45 times as prolific breeders as to what humans are, and dogs are 10 times as strong. This means that a cat with a litter of 4 has the ability to produce over 2,500 cats within the duration of 1 year, if you consider their extended family, and also the interbreeding involved is very, very, very unhealthy to your cats. There's several benefits to spaying your pets, and it's only kind that we do so. The procedure is not painful, it's quick and easy. The SPCA as a service will spay your pets for less than $50. Some of the big benefits to spaying your pets for females is there's no hot cycles, which means that there's no males hanging around your neighborhood trying to mate with your cat. Unwanted pets in your yard, etc. They have less desire to roam as well. Your pets are going to want to stay at home if they spay. This means that you can enjoy your pet without wandering where they are in the neighborhood. So spaying definitely helps control their roaming. There's also a medical benefit to spaying, and that's in cats, mammary cancer is prolific these days. And by spraying your cats, you tend to eradicate this danger. And also, obviously, the main benefit to this is that you're simply doing away with any of the unwanted cats and dogs you may have. And like I said before, this can be something that happens by accident. This doesn't necessarily have to be a neglect thing. Simply, cases have been where people get cats and dogs as kittens. Our lives sort of take over. This doesn't mean to say we're neglecting our cats, but before we know it, they have gone and got themselves pregnant and with unwanted babies, and then we either stuck trying to get rid of them, or worse, we find poor homes and things for them. So, unwanted cats and dogs is a major concern. There are also several benefits for neutering. This applies to obviously male dogs and cats, right? If you've ever owned a male tomcat, you'll know that their spray when they're marking their territory is not particularly desirable in the home. So by neutering, you cut way down on that spraying and marking of their territory and the smell associated with that. Like female cats, male cats and dogs also have the desire to roam when they're looking for a partner. So by neutering, you're going to cut down on that roaming. And I'm sure a lot of you have had the unfortunate instance of your dog and cat being run over on the road. This can also be negated by neutering your dog if it's not used for breeding, or cat for that matter. Nobody wants to see Fluffy lying feet up on the road. Also, as there was mammary cancer issues in cats, there's also prostate and prostate-related diseases that have been found in dogs of late, and neutering will help to curtail that. And just like with cats and just like with spaying, it'll also help with keeping away unwanted cats and dogs. One of the biggest benefits to having your pets altered is that it actually increases their lifespan. Sterilizing will increase a dog's lifespan up to 3 years, and a cat's as much as 5 to 10 years. So, major benefits in that regard. And most notably, the quality of life of the pet drastically improves. Like I mentioned before, with spaying, they're less likely to roam. This means that they're going to stay at home more, and this takes away that danger of the outside world on them. 85%, it's proven that 85% of all unaltered cats and dogs that live outdoors without pet owners, unfortunately, are killed within their first 2 years of life if they're unaltered. So, major benefits to getting spayed. It's not a case of neglect, but as pet owners, it's part of our obligation that we not only look to feed our animals, house them, make sure they have fresh water, exercise them, but also spaying them is as important as anything else.